All right, hey everybody, great to see you. We're back with more House Flipper, y'all. We need to finish the warden's office, and then we have the whole basement to do. So I'm hoping I can get it all done today. I feel like it's possible. And then I'm sad to say, I think this is this will be potentially our last episode of House Flipper 2 until the DLC comes out. Word yesterday, thank you Clamami, for letting me know. Sakura DLC, they're saying it might be May the 21st, so that's not too far off from now, so we could definitely play Town to City or something else to replace House Flipper until the DLC comes out. And then hopefully by the time Sakura comes out, they'll potentially have a idea for when the Pets DLC is going to come out. But of course, that's all speculative. Not 100% certain of any of it, really, but I'm hopeful. Hey, Mira, how are you? Also, thank you for the like, by the way. Alright, so. What did we finish yesterday? Finished a lot yesterday. We have, I think technically we are up here. All the rooms for the patients. The director's office we finished yesterday. It looks really good. Handled all that. A little nurse's station and stuff back here where they can help help their peeps here. The bathroom for this level's right here. I don't think we technically mess with anything there. But 2 likes, thank you guys. We did finish decorating the interior of the chairlift here, all the way at the top so that it's completed. We finished that yesterday as well. And then up here, we have the laundry area where everyone can come up in there for that. The surgery room is done. This is the rest of the chairlift right here, so all the floors are accessible. The surgeon's office here, I think it looks pretty legit here. So you guys can see what it looks like. Hey, John Paul, how are you? Thank you for the like, by the way. 3 likes, guys, thank you. Surgeon's office, completed. We decided not to make this a secured medicine cabinet, but that we needed some kind of a small bathroom up here. So there is a bathroom accessible from here. That is not inside their area, the secured ward area. This is mainly for the surgeon, students, staff. They can use if they need to be using a bathroom. This is the other area, a little more higher level security. This is the conspiracy theory bro here. And then just regular rooms, really. Nurses area here. Nothing too crazy, pretty simple. Their bathroom for up here. Very similar to, pretty much the same as the other bathrooms in the whole facility. I didn't want to make it too different. It's just easier to do it this way. Plus it looks great. So what we're doing right now is in here. We need to finish this. And I was kind of thinking, since these guys are technically not allowed to leave, really, except under great scrutiny, I figured maybe we should set up a small kitchen up here so that they can feed these guys, right? So we're going to handle this, and then we'll move downstairs to the basement and build our Hannibal Lecter chamber and everything else. Hey, Rob, how are you? How is it going? Actually, that's perfect. You know what? We'll keep this here. I kind of want to, why is my stuff going through the wall? Stop it. Hey, I am. How are you? I'm just gonna sell this. So nothing too fancy. We just need cabinet, a stove, a sink, fridge. We need to be able to put a fridge up here. You know, we can still put all this here. We're fine. We'll make it work. Glad you're doing good. I am doing good also. Nothing too crazy going on. We're more so trying to fit in and think about how we want to handle the yard, because it's getting a little crazy. But it's also getting warmer, and we don't want to deal with any of that. At least I don't. We had this downstairs. Pretty sure we can still fit a little vent there. And then could I put another very thin cabinet? I can. Okay. I think another cabinet over here, and then maybe I could fit a corner one and then a sink here. Nice. It's a perfect fit. Sink, sink, sink. We'll just do a smaller one up here. And then a washer, dishwasher. Perfect. Thank you, I appreciate that. Good. What? Thank you, I am. And it's getting warmer here too. Yeah, we really need to get on about, our main goal right now is we have a few of our planters. They don't have anything in them right now, but, we really need to cover them with like blackout fabric to start killing the grass that's in there, so that come fall we can start actually planting some things like veggies, which is a huge goal of ours to want to do, but we've really just been able to handle what we can handle, you know. Oh, not that one. I don't want the edge one. So we got a lot of work to do there, and considering getting some kind of a heavier mulch to put on the ground to see if we can't suppress the grass that's more by the trees. But that requires us to go outside when it's really hot. And I mean, JOL will do it, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to do it. Like at all. It sounds like torture. Stovetop. Stovetop, stovetop. I think I'm able to use this one. You know what's funny? I think... I know it's supposed to be like an induction top, but I feel like the little buttons maybe should be on the other side. I don't really ever know how well or where it's supposed to face. And I think we were able to do fat guy here. Oh, let's do skinnier guy. Never mind. Okay, I think this is great. So that they can cook the meals for these guys. And I feel comfortable leaving it as an open area, probably. I mean, they're going to be supervised going into here, so I feel like it's fine. Maybe they have just plastic cutlery up here. I don't know. Love the garden. Thank you, Mira. JOL works very hard on it. It's his passion project for sure. Does take a lot of work though. Okay, so if we do this, is there perhaps a way that we can, no, this should be fine. Because they're sitting right there. I might add another desk there, but this is really what I had planned, just something simple like this. We need a clock. Clock is always great to have in here. White, and then I think I was making this. See, this looks like it would be black on white, which is so cool, but it's actually not. It's like a different color. Like, you can see it better for here. I can't change the hands of the clock. Should I just love the way this looks, though. I feel like that would be excessive. I think we'll be fine. It's two. In case shit hits the fan, you got the old phone there. Should we block this off? Could technically add a door like right here, but then it's not going to be perfectly flush, and it looks so nice like this. I'm just going to leave it. This is our kitchen, you guys. I know it's not anything too crazy, but I think it looks good. Kind of considering, we could maybe add a small table right here. I mean, it's not like end of the world for the, that does look a little odd. I think if we're gonna do that, we might as well just switch these around, right? There, just do something like that, and then I can move this here. And we'll add a small table or something here. I'm fine with that coming off of there. Here the heat index is 43 to 45 degrees. Back hurts from the heat. Yeah, unfortunately it is not in its usual 70-degree weather for us. It is 90 degrees. No one wanted that. Oh, it sucks. Oh, this one, I think I have to use this, huh? Actually, white would be fine. And a chair. What did I use downstairs for the chairs? I don't remember. And this spot has got to be, a little on the thinner side here. That dark color is crazy. 4 likes, thank you guys. There. I think that's a lot better. Alright. Mini kitchen for the patients as well as peeps that work up here. Man, I am still in about this bathroom being here. Because then it's like you can't have knives and cutlery and stuff if a patient comes through here and gets buck wild, you know? I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll just... Well... Hey, Harry. How's it going? We're doing it. We gotta put the phone up here. The AC panel is fine right here. And is this like all the lights? It is all the lights. We probably want this in here. Why does it look less bright in here? I don't know. You're doing alright? Good. That's good to hear. I'm alright too. I was just telling everybody we got a lot of outdoor yard work we gotta do, and I'm not looking forward to it. But I made promises to help Jawa do it, so... I suppose... I'll go out and do yard work or something. We do. Yeah, we live in a desert, Mira. We do live in a desert. I need doors. I need this one. Here. I feel like these are the most open, airy type ones we can do. Could I open it? I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do. I think this will be fine. Okay. And now I actually do need this back. We'll readjust the window to make sense with this area here. Oh, right there. That should not matter. Got this corner piece. And this one. Been up too much. Oh, so you're tired. You're not getting enough sleep. Wade and all of us were talking about that exact thing, actually. I need to do better about not making my night streams so such a long amount of time. I play for too long at night, you know? Oh, maybe that's why this feels so funky. Will this fix this? Is it like this? What time is this supposed to be? So it's saying it's 4:15. Why, or almost 4:15. Why is it so dark in here? It's weird. It's only at a certain time that it does this. You have cacti? We do. We have lots of it, Mira. We have saguaro, we have barrel cactuses, we have jumping cactuses, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, quite tired, to be honest, and what have we been up to? So I'm pretty excited. Well, I'm not excited about House Flipper not having any more stuff to play yet, but Clamammy came into chat and said that the other DLC for this, the Sakura DLC, is coming out next month. So I'm hoping once that happens, then potentially sooner rather than later, we'll hear more about the potential for the Pets DLC. However, either one of those DLCs will not come out in time for us to continue this game, so this will have to be put on hiatus after we're done with this project. And I'm thinking we'll play Town to City to replace House Flipper until our other stuff comes out. And then this evening, Crime Scene Cleaner. It's a game that we played like a couple years ago now. Like when we first started the channel. It was like our first Halloween special thing that we did. They're coming out with an Act 2, so I'm going to be playing that this evening. Crime Scene Cleaner, Part 2. Okay. Officially done. The main building is now 100% done, which is crazy. Now we go down to the basement. Basement time. And I guess we could go either way. I went to see the new Mario movie. It was so good. Dude, I want to see it too. I want to see it. But we need to find time to go see it, you know? I always feel like there's not quite enough time. I accidentally messed up this here. I did like that it was cement. I might make it just... Actually, well, I guess not. We'll just do this. I know, like, it leaves, like, a little thing there, but we'll just go just like this. It's fine. And I think the same here. We just all the way up. We need some other kind of, light source down here. Or I suppose we could just add the lights. Sorry, guys. It's gonna be a teeny bit dark for a second. I kind of want this to be a continuous hallway, so let's destroy this real quick. Same with this. Let's get rid of this. Oh, I can't. Man. Okay. Well then. That sucks. Light switch here. And I guess a light switch all the way down here. That light in there is fine. We just need to make, like, basic hallway lights so I can see what the heck's going on. We're gonna have so many in here. Thing is, the spacing is probably all kinds of off, but... I guess we can have this line up here. Now, unfortunately, this won't quite work with this other hallway, but I think I'm going to give it special lights. There we go. Alright. Let's attach it to this light switch in the back. And I think on this side I want these. Make these a little brighter than the other ones. I think long ones would be cool like this instead of the other way. And then maybe long ways for this. Well, actually, no. Let's just keep going. Oh, now it's really bright all of a sudden. Alright. Holy cow, that's like insane bright. Maybe I should do that for this side? Nah, it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see the new Mario movie. I think it's going to be really good. I need to make flooring in there too. They didn't even bother fitting it back here. So that way there's no weird space going on. Needs to look as sterile as possible in here. I gotta copy and paste that other door too. Crazy bright in here, holy cow. Maybe we'll change some of these to be, like, reminiscent or matching of the other, of our other stuff here. Just like this for now so we can look at it properly. I know it's popcorn ceiling. I'm probably gonna give it the other gray glow that we had before. Alright, but for now, there's that. Let's sell these. Harry, if you're still in chat, what did you like most about the movie? This'll work. I mean, it already looks way better all cleaned up, right? The orange, and... because this is the white here. So I need this. But I need this in the orange. Because like I said, I don't want it to be just all the same, you know? I want it to still have something going on, but... edit. What if I want to place the stuff here, though? We've got to handle the other side of this door, too. Just this part. Like the open part. Can I cover this? I can. I don't know, something about popcorn ceilings doesn't scream really clean lab to me, so we're gonna just do the plastic look, I guess. Technically, I think they make this ceramic, but it looks like plastic to me. This is not something we normally design with, so I feel like this is perfect for a secret underground lab, you know? Gotta add the other lights in here, too. There. Alright, that feels a lot better. We're gonna make just the insert of the door orange. Let's finish laying this out real quick. Plus, I think it'll make it a lot brighter in here. No. I'm out of goods here. We gotta figure out how we're gonna size the cells in here. I'm thinking we can fit 3, potentially, or maybe just 2 high security patients, right? Okay, and then this I think I want to make it gray. And then this is gonna be gray. Might have to go to bed real quick. Otherwise, we can't see anything. Let me carry this over here because I want to make the hallway of the other one like that, and I might make the door on this side orange, like this other one. Because right now, it is a bare door here. 5 likes, thank you guys. This door. Ooh, and it was the right way, too. Nice. Should we... Is this just the regular flooring? It is. We need this very temporarily. No place else will it have this flooring except right here, so we'll just put it real quick. Actually, you know what? No. We won't do that. We will not do that. I think cement will work fine here. Man, to think how crazy this used to look before. And how far we've come is insane. Ooh, actually, we could continue the wall down this. I didn't realize we had done that. Maybe my initial thought is we would just do this as all white, but... You know, it's fine. And then we'll make the door surround orange, like the rest. Yeah. This could work. Let's sell this again. And then I need... Ooh, excuse me. Gray again. For this piece. And the ceiling. Finish this. Let me through. Orange. I said it has to be themed all throughout, you know? The theme has to carry. Perfect. Okay. And then I think I'm going to grab the stop symbol. And is there already... Yes, there's already a thing there. I think it's technically under this, right? There we go. Not allowed. Stop. Toxic. I wish you could put like a little toxic sign. I think it was cool how they used pea gravel to do the textured ceiling. Yeah. Like a true popcorn ceiling is incredibly bumpy. Okay, we have lights here. I'm just gonna make these lights attached to these, so we'll just use regular pods here. Like I said, I feel like in a lab it's gotta be fairly bright so you can see everything, but this might be too much. We might need to turn these bigger ones down a little bit. Or get rid of a few. I know it doesn't seem like much. It's incredibly subtle, but it already like made a huge difference. Just going down a couple degrees there. Alright, and what's great is I'm going to keep all this like this. Because, I don't know, something about the machines being set up, I'm not going to be able to recreate this. The only thing I'm going to do is toss out... we'll at least clean it up a little bit, right? Because you know they'll complain about it when we try to go and sell the place. But I love everything they did here, so we are keeping it. The rest of this is fine. It has its own light. I wonder what this is attached to. It's not attached to anything? Well, let's put it right here then. Cool. Oh, and these guys are probably not attached to anything either, right? Okay. Cover the rest of this in the orange we want. Like I said, just the where the door is at. The hallway entry here. We'll make it the match the color theme here. Perfect. Then it gives it a little something going on down there. Not just all white, right? Although I was kind of considering, what would these look like if we... The base would be the biggest part. What would this look like? Oh yeah, we're doing it. I do not want to change the blocks, though. There, can you imagine coming in here? Secret lab. So cool. Lab coat is staying. All the rest of this is staying. I think it looks great. I do want to edit these a little bit. Oh, they're already as low as they can go here. Do I want to get rid of some of those? I kind of think I want to light the whole thing in these. What would it look like if I got rid of every other one? Is that too little? Actually, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to do that instead. Except for the cells. The cells will have this. The hallway lights will be these. Other ones. Except that one. Now this will be kind of interesting. I might need to actually face these a different way because the hallway is not even with the rest of this hallway. Yeah, it's got to be like the middle or something of this. Alright, it's okay. We'll fix it. But we need to make these a little further apart, though. Can I put one more? I think that would be too much, so let's scooch this over a little bit. To, like, right here or something. Really? I wonder how they made all the bottles look clear. So how you do that is similar to the glass of the doors. I'll show you. I mean, unless they did something special, like in their own editing powers for this, but I'm fairly certain you can use it for the bottles, too. Oh, no, they added it to the food stuff. Hold on. Okay, so if I go here... You can change the color of the liquid, kind of makes it look like it's clear or see-through. But with the doors and other stuff, if you pick, let me see if I can edit this one so you can see. Okay, so like, see how they have it as tinted glass? In the tinted glass option, you have to make sure it is like the darkest color, and it makes it look more see-through. Because the further you go, the more filmy it looks. So see how, like, you would think the lightest would be the better? It's not. You want to be on, like, the darkest color so that it's the most see-through it can look. You know what I mean? Same thing with, like, these, too. Although the mutton bar is a little different. It's a regular window. But the doors and other stuff, that's your setting you want it on. Let's turn these around here. They're actually pretty evenly spaced, minus this debacle here. Needs to be, like, right here. In fact, I can actually scoot it back a little more. Right here. It was far too many from the beginning. That actually kills me that that's not the perfect middle of that, so we'd have to do it, like, right here. To make it even with the rest of this. Otherwise, then this is crooked. It's a mess. Needless to say, it is well lit down here now, so we'll keep that. I think the lab is going to be in this. I kind of want to just make the hallway, Actually, no, I think we just do the hallway in all of this, except for the cells that the peeps will be in. Love how it looks orange. See how we feel about all this like this here. Do we want it like this? I think we do. I have no idea why it's trying to make this, looking orange. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this can work. I was thinking for theirs, we would just use the bigger tile, but maybe we'd be nice to them and give them the wood floor so it doesn't seem like an absolute dungeon in here. I can't change these stairs. This will be interesting. I mean, we could, but it's not quite what we want to do. The orange will go right here, and then I need to grab that one more time. Mm-hmm. Maybe we just make all this side this. That'd be cool too. Remember, we gotta update all of it. Let's just do single. Yeah. Oh yes, that is it. We'll make some of the cells have the orange. They'll just have to deal with it. And then white. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Sorry, we gotta cover up all this, otherwise I can't visually see what the heck is even happening. There's too many elements happening in one spot, you know? Too many design choices. Okay. I might add a additional table, like what they built right here as well. That'd be really cool. Okay. Perfect. Oh, except for this. We'll make a wedge like the other one. I can't take parts of these walls down. It's permanent, so we'll have to settle for a partial wall thing going on. Let's go grab the regular floor, aka this one. I'm not sure if we'll be able to fit, I don't know if we'll be able to make this into anything, because I don't think we have a bed that's small enough to fit in there. I don't know, this might just be more lab, and then it's just one person down here. It should be interesting, nonetheless. It's so dark in here. And we also have to decide how we want... I know we'll need like a ward station right here. So maybe we'll build the glass enclosure out a little bit. Maybe we'll cover this. Make the stairs smaller. Because then his cell can come out a little further and we'll have the fake painting where he can escape and stuff like that. We have to redesign this room to the best of our ability because I can't get rid of anything else here, so... Should be interesting. Can I edit this? They made it permanent. Can I destroy this? Okay. Looks like they'll at least let me do this. Trying to... I mean, his cell would be pretty large if we had just kept it like this. You know, we'll add an extra medicine cabinet up here. So let's do something like this. We'll keep the stairs they already have. We'll still add the glass in here, but just in a different way. This needs to be sealed. I feel like some parts of this we could just do like a filing cabinet system or something. Like put like a filing cabinet here or along these walls. I still think we should... I wonder if I could build the steps, because then I can just add a railing. I think I'm going to do that instead. Hopefully it lets me destroy all this here. We should probably save. As soon as I start breaking stuff, the game just absolutely destroys itself. It does not like anything that's going on. Okay. I think I'm gonna make this a wee bit bigger here. Hey, Shroud. I heard Konami releasing more new cards for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype called Invoked, which is a reference to the Aleister Crowley. Nice. New support is coming. Heck yeah, dude. That sounds like perfection. I need this to be on the right side. And then this, we're just doing white. Alright, let's try this out here. Oh, right here. It's so odd how it makes like a micro baby step. It's so weird, but you know what? This'll just have to do. And then we go back to this. And I need this one. Perfect. Okay. Got stairs. Let's just make this the regular tile. This will make the cement. Fairly certain to have more. I think I want to make this... I want to do something with this, though. Guess we should have this corner done, huh? Sure, we'll go with that. It looks a little funky, but I'm I don't know if I want the whole thing across, so it'll just have to do. Or it'll change once we try to add the glass to this. We need to do the ceiling. Ceiling I'm also going to do in the gray metal here. And I'm out. My phone died. Fredo done a new song. I haven't even heard of Fredo. What kind of music do they make? Harry. Holy shit. How come it lets me, reach but then not reach? What's up with that? What is up with that? Good DJ. How are you? He does rap music. Gotcha. Yeah, I have never heard of him. I'm glad he's reaching people, though, you know? We gotta fix our pipe that we kind of messed up here. I love how they made this look like a vent. You know what I mean? So cool. We'll add the other shapes to this. I think they did some sort of curve. Yeah, they did something like this. We will try to fix that too. We'll re-edit that. I think it'll let me just color the bottom of this without issue, right? I really hope this doesn't, like, mess up our stuff. It should be fine. The curve tool. Is everything else covered in here? Yes. Let's sell this. I'm glad you're doing good, DJ. He's so good. I wanted to buy some headphones today, but out of stock, which sucks. Sorry to hear that. Speaking of that, I actually really need to, I need to buy new headphones too. Both of us, me and Jaywa, we kind of just have been using just ancient. Now, like, the whole, like, encasement of the earphone is breaking down. And my friend kind of moaned at me again. And I didn't really like how he spoke to me, and I don't think I'll call him. Yeah, you know what? Listen, like I said, if it's like a, you know it's a bad day or whatever, you know, someone's off, it's all good. It happens. Everyone has a bad day, but if it becomes so constant that it's actually making you feel bad, then it's like, you know, don't put yourself in a position where you're feeling bad every day or like it's your fault or something, you know? Especially when it's not. It's not right for someone to treat people like that, you know? Why can't I place this? There we go. Because, you know, in the end, you gotta really think about yourself, you know? Oh, the fact that it'll let me maybe put this here? Yeah, in the end, it's always, yeah, always take care of yourself first. Nah, Harry, you know what? Because I know DJ, reality, plenty of us have vented. You are absolutely more than welcome to just say it like it is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, while I might not know the whole situation, I kind of understand where you're coming from because a lot of my friends used to be like that. And I was just like, well, whatever. I'm done with y'all. So, bye, you know? And then they wonder why no one calls them back and stuff. And it's like, you have, I don't know, I've grown up with many friends like that. And to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of friends because that's just the way I've been treated. And I don't know if it's necessarily like, you know, they move on to like a different crowd of people. So it's like, I'm not a part of that crowd anymore kind of deal. Sometimes people are like that. They want the popularity and pick that over real friends, I guess. It's really the best way I can describe it, but I've been there. I have 100% been there. So guess what? I've got Jawa. He has always been there for me, and I've never felt betrayed in any way. You know? He's always a great listener. He always, you know, says, hey, is this a how you feel moment, or do you want me to try to help you figure it out, you know? And that's always the best question to ask, right? Because sometimes someone just needs an ear, not necessarily someone to fix it for them. You know what I mean? Thank you, Harry. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, always here for everybody, man. No matter what. Gotta support each other. So, yes, Jawa. What'd you say? Did you just say you want to buy plant stuff? No. Absolutely not. We have plenty of plants. Dude's trying to use you guys as a way to buy plants right now. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright. Pipe is fixed. And he told me to grow up like the other day, and I didn't even do anything at all. Yeah. No. That is the... They're trying to, like, gaslight you kind of stuff to make you feel, a certain way. And sometimes people don't want to face their own things, you know? To me, if you communicated what's going on, you know what I mean? And you communicate with someone, for the most part, a normal person would understand that, hey, yeah, I see how that can come off, and I feel bad, and I'm sorry, right? And I'll try not to do it again, right? But when someone is going around saying, oh, you're just being overly sensitive, or you're this or you're that, a true friend would really hear you out and try to understand why and what's going on, you know? So, yeah, I think, if you don't feel like you can, like, step away completely, then maybe to step away for a while and see if they change their tune, right? Always a good medicine cure, too, you know? Same, but with my relatives. Yeah, relatives, same way. Agreed. They can be as toxic as friends sometimes. I just sent you a pic to show you the kind of things I do in Sandbox. John Paul, thank you. Did you send that, you send that through Facebook? I don't remember which one you added on. Or did you add it to the community post? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Just freaking close out of the browser. Hold on. The X button and the plus button are very close together for me. And hard to see. Okay. Let me get back into the stream real quick. Hold on. Hold on, I'll catch up with chat in a second. View in the control room. Sweet. Okay. That is now fixed. In the new tab. Facebook. Okay, I'll check it out right now. Let me see. Ooh, that's bright. Is that... See, I want to know how to do that, exactly. So I'd probably love Sandbox then, because I thought it was so frustrating doing the haunted house when they had, like, the little night guy peeking around the corner or curved, and you can't do any of that kind of stuff. I love how you have him on the doctor's table. That's perfect. I'm not sure what kind of surgery he needs, but I'm sure it's medieval of sorts. And the game just crashed. Let's see. You enjoying the game so far? Thank you, Harry. Hey, Ills, how are you? So cute. He was like, yeah, I'm a good boy. Can I have plants now? Good advice, by the way. He does that. He's like, oh, Kim's gonna buy something off Amazon, like, ever? You know, I'm not usually one to do that kind of stuff. I'm not a buyer of just stuff. Don't get me wrong. JWall buys stuff that's, you know, helpful and good, right? Plant things, whatever. But, you know, the one time I'm like, hey, we should really get new headphones or something because ours are garbage. And he takes the full mile and tries to buy plants with it. We do not have WhatsApp, Harry. But I don't want you to stress about tipping and stuff. You do not need to be tipping. It's all good. I appreciate you being here. Uh yes, it's very good. And then a golem. I see what you're saying. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. And I'm debating whether or not to buy the Switch 2 Joy-Cons or not tomorrow. Uh, and I apologize, I am not 100% familiar. The Joy-Cons are just the pieces that come off the edge of the controller, right? Do you mean buying, like, additional ones for, like, more people to play? Or are yours broken? Thank you, Harry. Yeah, you guys are all my friends and family, man. It's really great to get more perspectives and things, you know? I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Most of you guys are more constant than, you know, most of my friends or family in real life. So, I, no, yeah, that's why I like talking to you guys the most. Love talking to peeps the most. The games are fun too, I guess. Still work. Thinking to buy some in general. Okay. Do you want, like, for, like, a certain theme? I know a lot of the Switches have themes and stuff now. How are we gonna make his escape thing work out? I don't really know yet. We gotta work on this other stuff first. Let's get the rest of this figured out, and then we'll build his Hannibal Lecter chamber here. Oop, just the edge? There we go. Like, deadass, my relatives have changed in the worst ways possible. It comes with age. And like I said, it's kind of like similar to the friend argument where it's like, I don't know if they think they move on to other people, maybe, you know, and I try not to, like, rationalize it this way, but maybe, like, they get more attention from other friends than I would give them or whatever, because, you know, back then or in high school and other stuff, I worked a job and, you know, had other stuff and was just trying to keep up with school and things, you know, and sometimes I couldn't always go and hang out with people all the time, so I don't know if that kind of, like, wedged people out, I guess, but I still did my best to try to find time for as many people as I could, you know, but even the people you dedicate time to don't always pull through. And it just happens that way, you know? We said we'd give him some type of, wallpaper, I think. What is this? Thinking to buy the Mario game as well. I mean, if you've got the money and it's something you want to invest in, go for it. If it's something you've been wanting, why not? I think, to me, the only time you ever have to worry about stuff like that is if you're like Jawa, where he sees a plant and then impulsively wants to purchase it. Or better yet, purchase it behind my back. You know? And then I see that a plant's arrived in the mail and I'm like, what is this? Why do I have a plant here in the living room? What color? I might do the, I might do the wallpaper back there. I might need to push this back again. Hold on. Let's move all these real quick. We need to set these back one. Fairly certain I can't put the brick wall through that unless it's already, you know, an established wall. Oh, I forgot to put one up here. Thought I did that. Maybe that's where it didn't save. Which is kind of crazy. I was talking to you guys for a while. You'd think it would save this part, but... whatever. Well, let me... No. No, it will not. Alright, let's do this. Does that mean I didn't get the edges of the other stuff? No, it did. Let's save again. I don't want to have to redo that. Oh, and we sold these too. We no longer need our little step-ups here. This is so cool. We will have to enclose this, and maybe we just... I have to be able to have a painting peep through here and be accessible, you know? Oh, and you know what else we'll need to do, actually? I guess it's never going to be really perfect, though. Oh, well, you know what? We can drop down from there, I guess. I was going to say, we can't have, we can't decorate the adjacent side of this wall here. It's fine. So the tools in Sandbox work very differently. Plus, you can fly and pass through walls and the floors. See, that's what I worry about. Because I personally do not really like that I can fly around when they want me to handle the, you know, like the roof or something. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like I don't have that much control. And it's annoying to kind of try to position yourself. So there's that. I wonder if we can match the wallpaper. I have to look up something real quick. I'm gonna look up Hannibal Lecter's cell. So it depends on which movie we're in, right? So the one is like straight up stone wall, but I want the one where it's has the fancier furniture. Oh, I'm tossing the show in here. Definitely put the paintings on the wall too. You know, actually, we do have that kind of stone. Maybe we just do that. We'll try it. I need to keep it up here though. So let's utilize this, and I need surfaces, raw materials. The background almost looks like this. Like, exactly like this. Let's make it the bigger size. And then the front part is glass. See, how come I recall there being a section of the show where it's, in the movie, where it's like an actual, what do you call it? Like an actual, full glass enclosure. Am I wrong? Or am I thinking of a different movie right now? I thought it was like a straight up glass box. This would be a pretty big cell. We'll do something like this. Oh, please. You can turn it on and off. Okay. That's actually a good thing. Maybe. Maybe I will try sandbox. I'm not sure if I'm prepared to do sandbox just yet, but... Okay, is this even? It is. Okay. So if we make this his cell, I need to build a temporary wall for a door. I'm okay with keeping the rest of this cement. Is this ceiling also stone? It kind of looks like it. Dang, maybe I should have kept that. Here. Can't reach. No, yeah, I'm looking at photos of it right now, but isn't there a scene where you're going into, like, a air base or something, and there's just his chamber is, it's like when they're transporting him. And it's just a glass box. But it still has some of, like, his, like, goodies and stuff in there that he can mess around and do Hannibal Lecter stuff with. Okay, I'm gonna hang a bunch of paintings on this wall, but that'll be his little escape route out into the real world there. Let's move this up here. I'm gonna keep the rest cement, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. I might be thinking of a different movie franchise or something. I could have swore there was a whole scene where he has a room just completely made of glass. Just like Alcatraz. Oh yeah. Man, I've always wanted to do the tour of Alcatraz. That looks so cool. They had a lot of famous criminals there. Also hear it's crazy haunted, too. Okay, Hannibal Lecter cell is a go. I think that looks pretty chill. Looks awesome. We'll have a desk where the warden guy will sit, and we'll, you know... Although, technically, I think because he's so kind of insane, I don't think people can actually sit in front of him because he, like, upsets them, doesn't he? Maybe we should have the dude be up here or something. And that's actually better, too, because then he can escape, right? I kind of want to fix the other side of this. Let's see if I can go from the outside in to surface that wall inside. Not sure if we'll be able to or not. Because it is hard to go in and out. Yeah, see, guys? So you guys have reference. The tunnel goes underneath the pool here. And this is actually the access tunnel right here. And I'm making it like the construction workers, you know, were there messing with it. And then they may or may not have left it unattended, right? There. Then we can do something like that. He chiseled it so nicely, you know? Oh, the problem is I don't know if I can get out of here. This is when I needed that weird step stool thingy we created. This with a couple bricks. Because you can't actually get out of here that easily. Let's try it like this. Have to be able to reach up there to sell it. Actually, you know what's funny? We should probably just leave it like this. Because then, it's like the way he escaped, right? He had someone else leave the things for him. Oh, yes. Okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. He's slowly gathering... This is what... No, this is what the construction workers use to get out of here. Totally OSHA compliant, you know? Oh. There. Perfect. And then it just makes sense, right? Our Hannibal Lecter dude has a way to escape, and there is a door that is, well, you know what? Maybe he... Oh, I forgot that it doesn't let me, I forgot that it's weird about opening and closing the door here. We'll fix this. You can't technically open the door, alright? Once it goes out into alley, it glitches up like crazy. Ooh, actually, you know what would be even better for the lore here? Maybe it's like an ancient one that doesn't work as well as the other ones, and our escapee patient knows what the old barcode used to be or something. I don't know. But yeah, there's that. That's the lore for this. For anyone just popping in. The tunnel goes all the way through. We gotta make sure we close all the doors for security. Pop in down here. This is already looking way better. And then here is his cell. Now we just have to wall it in. Create a door. Yeah. Let's do it. I want to get all this established before we start putting out furniture and stuff. But yeah, I've back on like a family trip, I've been able to go to places like Gettysburg and things like that, and man, so cool. I think this is the only door that allows you to put the wall glass totally to the edge without it messing up. Let's make this white. And this white. Sure, that'll work. Glass time. Edge to edge, baby. See what I'm talking about? The other doors, they don't let you bring it all the way there without leaving a gap. Is it, like, perfect on this side, too? Nah, it's not. That's okay. That is okay. Now, this will be quite interesting here because I maybe should... I kind of like that it's all tall glass, though. Let's see if it'll let me readjust in this. This one? Ooh, actually, no. I can just put it on the floor. I always forget that. This needs to be, like, 3 over. Let's try like that. Legit. Okay, let's get this back real quick. Nice. White. There, Hannibal Lecter cell. It's beautiful. 6 likes, thank you guys. I need to fix the floor. I'm okay with him having the regular floor. We'll give him like a really cute rug in there. We need the metal for up top. I don't think I can actually reach that. Okay. And the cement. I'm out of everything. 7 likes. Thank you, guys. Okay. Alright. His cell is done. We can now add the paintings. We'll cover up his escape route. We'll put like a really cool, like, upright chair, some books. Maybe we'll give him a fancy dangly light too or something. I feel like that's very Hannibal Lecter-y. Oh, we were gonna... You know what? As bad as it sounds, we were gonna make this a completely padded room, weren't we? My issue is, I don't know if I can fit a bed in here. I wish they had, like, a Murphy-style bed where you can just pull it from the wall. But, like, an actual jail cell bed, you know? We don't have those items yet. Or maybe never will. I know that it's, it might be slightly frowned upon. How big is this? A single bed. I mean, this would actually work. And we put it up on a platform? Yeah. We'll do that, I guess. How far out should I go? Actually, it could just be floating, too. See if it lets me place it on there. It will. It's the perfect size. Okay. Dude. This'll work. Oh, but you know what I just realized, though? Only thing that we would be missing is a, we need some kind of a bathroom. Maybe we build a bathroom right here. That would be plenty big enough. And then we won't have this awkward thing here. Yeah, let's do that. Because these patients still need to have a way to be, like, bathed and stuff. We're not monsters. We're totally not experimenting on anybody down here, you know? Secretly. Ooh. Ugh, I hate that it does this. Let's try like this, then. Will it let me... Yes. Although I guess in Hannibal Lecter's thing, he had a bathroom. Should we give him his little bathroom in here? We could do that. This will just be for the other patients, right? Eight likes, thank you guys. Because here's the thing, even if I get the bed in there, there's no way I could fit a toilet and a sink. I mean, I could, but that would be wild. There's no way. There is absolutely no way. Let's... Oh, excuse me. The light was perfect. We're gonna make these front glass, too. And we'll make the door have a special panel to open it. It won't be like the other ones with the, how the upstairs are made, right? It'll still be this door. Yeah. It should work. It'll work. Lots of resizing to do here. So if I put it against this wall, probably this. Nice. And it'll probably be easier to bring that across if we, yeah. I think we need to just make the glass go across. It won't be easy to do that like Hannibal's side. Like to resize it. It's gonna be weird. Let's try like this. Dude, we're a genius. It's all fitting perfectly into the plan. Oh, yes. Exactly how we envisioned it. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe? What do you guys think? Should we try to just put a toilet and sink in these? I mean, I think that would be kind of nuts. I think we should just give them, like, books to read or something. Maybe a TV if they want a TV. And then they use a bathroom in a different area. What did I do? I mean, this still looks rockin' though. Let's change this. We're not monsters. We'll make everything suede here. I think gray is probably a good choice. The comforter. I think orange would make them even crazier. But it goes with the vibe, though. I gotta see. I think only Hannibal Lecter's cell can fit a sink and stuff in it. Well, maybe. See, I can't put this here. I could put it on this side. Look at that piping, it's crazy. Just goes into the glass. What kind of technology is this? Could I turn the bed the other way, maybe? Thing is, I don't think I can. No, it'll have to be this way. We'll give them their own bathroom area, alright? The other thing I thought about, though, is that if we are taking these guys out of their cells, we might want to, we might want to close this off. And make an additional security door. I think we need to. Like, can you imagine just walking up the steps and the dude's just peeking through the glass? Nightmare fuel. Okay. Quadruple security. I'm doing it for you guys. Let's have this open outward for this. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make the bottom of this orange. Let me grab this. Okay, we need another one of these. And let's grab the hand sign again. Alert. Do not go back here. Employees only. Okay. Multiple layers of security, but I think this will work. And this one will have, let's go back to these. Maybe we utilize like not necessarily like a push button one. Maybe we need like a key card. Like this could be like a keypad instead. To get them out of the cells, like to open the cells, right? Didn't change like anything. Oh, it made the buttons orange. Gotcha. Like that. That's fine. And then you had to buzz them out with an actual key card or something to open the door. Yeah. So it'll be the same thing. Glass door. Let's see if I can fit that bed in here. I'm fairly certain I can. It looks like it's the same size. And I remember how many, Oh, no. Nope. I think it was like 3 blocks over. Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh, okay, cool. Fits perfectly. I think we were able to do 3 or 4 or something, right? Shazam. Okay. Solid. I will say, someone probably coming in here is wondering, like, what on earth are we building here? Like, this crazy underground bunker? Yes. Kind of. It's still a part of the medical facility. Just layered security, you know what I mean? Totally legal what we're doing here. And not illegal. You know what I mean? The patients are totally getting well taken care of. Ah, this one is a little funkier. So this actually needs to be maybe this? Nice. And similar, we'll just have it reach the top of the door. This looks like the same size here. Right, perfect. White. Nice. Keypad. And keypad for his. Let's save again. Nice. Okay. We have more cells here. This might be too big for a bathroom. It'd be a very long, odd bathroom, though. I mean, it should be fine, really. It's just needs to have a shower, right? I love that you can get these adjustable ones. They're so nice. And this needs to be... Actually, I think if we want to design it like the other ones, we should just keep it the same. Slight barrier there. You know what? Well, no, I think it's, I think we just did this toilet, but with a white lid. Did we not? Was there a different toilet? No, I think it's this one. And a sink. We will still just use the double sink. I think we actually kept all this pretty much the same, too. Okay, so then if we did this, still have enough room for a trash can. I gotta grab the paint and other stuff, though. I think we'll, like the other one in the top floor, we'll do the milk. No, I think we did the smoked glass. Where it's still, like, I know this sounds bad, but you can't have them, like, freaking out in there, so... I wonder if it could be placed the other way. It's still open? Oh, it can. Dude. Okay, perfect. Nice. Let's go steal the other material, though. I don't remember the exact paint color, but we're just gonna make it the same. Oh, you know what? I realized this main floor doesn't have a bathroom. You know what? They're here visiting people. They know where the bathroom's at. Rest in peace to anyone who needs to use a bathroom downstairs. Okay, I need this. This. 9 likes, thank you guys. You know what? We thought about the patients. That's what counts, right? All the patients have access to a bathroom. The floors where more people would likely reside have bathrooms. Do we really have to work in a bathroom down here? You know? Like, do we? Should we? I don't even know where I would put it. Like, same on this side too. Like, I don't know. It'll be fine. It's a waiting room, right? Actually, I can just switch it from here. That way it lines up across. Cool. This flooring. We could almost just leave it in the cement. Should we? I kind of like that thought. You know what? We'll make this painted and we'll make the rest the cement. And I do have some. Okay. Bathroom complete, kind of. We still gotta add the other, you know, obviously everything else in there, but I think this will be good. You know, I just realized they really just let Hannibal Lecter just wash himself out of a sink, didn't they? Because they were too afraid to take him out of the cell, so we really can only... I mean, we could maybe give him, like, a tub or something. I don't know. We'll still put the toilet and sink in there. Not sure about the rest of it, though. It's going to be up for grabs. And I guess we're not making any of these padded. We probably should, actually, right? But then it's going to be weird meeting up to this, though. We'll just leave it. They're highly sophisticated, patients, right? Okay. Fill out the rest of this. Put a little bathroom sign. And now this is more complete, which is great. Please have just enough for this. Look at this thing. Looks crazy. Will I need this for anything else? I think we have the surfaces decided. Now we just have to complete the rest of the bathroom and our lights here. Please, stop. I might need to... You know what? It's nothing that we can't just copy from something, so we really don't need this everywhere. Let's go snag... Ooh, copy those other things there. Oh, actually, guys, just 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, guys. I will be right back. 1 second. Alright, hey guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. Let's go. Let me get this set up again here. At least the game didn't crash while I was gone though, so that's good. It's done that in the past for sure. Alright. Back to this. Okay, and then we need to have this back open. Earphones. Alright. I need... For some reason, it's like impossible to find these, so we'll copy and paste them. Just right here, I think is fine. Soap dispensers are a lot easier to look for here. Oh, we need the toilet paper roll too. And we also need... I think for down here, we'll just assume this here. For towels. Toilet paper. Soap dispenser should be this. See, to me, all the dispensers and stuff should just all be in the same place. I'm not sure why that's not the case, but... It's crooked. This might be a little too tall. Trash can. Just give them a regular trash can in here. We'll need lights. Light switch. For once, we'll make the light for in here, right here. Well, it's not what we normally do, but I think for this purpose we will. Black. And then orange. We'll do doublesies. I will have to readjust these because I totally spaced out doing that. Like 40. Okay. Let's do pods for the rest. Forgot that the game crashed, so all my stuff is not saved from when we've been working in this. Should be plenty. Plenty of lights. In fact, maybe even too much? Actually, no, this looks great. Okay. Bathroom is completed. Why does that look crooked? It's just the way it looks, I guess. Or maybe it's this middle one. No, it's all the same. It's an optical illusion. Cool. Alright. Bathroom done. The rest of the cells, let's figure out. I think we're just gonna give them a TV, I guess, and then a little bookshelf or something. It's not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. Medium storage. These are not nearly short enough. Is there something else that's more open but shorter? Tall section? I think this is really big though, isn't it? I'm not sure I want that or not. Okay, so let's do this instead. How about a nightstand? A nightstand, and then I'm gonna move this slightly over, and we'll give them, some kind of just stackable shelves here, like floating shelves. Maybe the square ones. Let's try that. That way it doesn't feel like it's too cumbersome. And they still have a way to put their stuff in here. How come I let that one touch it? But, well, I guess it probably doesn't, huh? No, it does not. Well, I think as long as I do that, it should let me readjust them now. Yes? There we go. Okay. I want all these to, fuse together here. And then let's bring it out, like, a little bit. Like, right here. That'll work. Okay. Give them books. Just the right size, dude. Perfect freaking size. Like I said, we're not monsters. We'll give them something to do, but, just can't be too dangerous of stuff, you know? There. I don't know how he charges it. Maybe it's like a touchpad charger, but there it is. And then he has a TV he can watch. They pick the channels. I don't know. Okay. Cell number 1 is done. How do I want to do this? We could almost add... maybe this place is this advanced. We could add some kind of plant stuff. That would be cool, too. We'll do Hannibal's thing last. Let's just have these. For the hall. I might actually need to, oh, it'll actually let me reach back here? Nice. That'll work. The other one we'll grab, because it's kind of a bit of a little pocket here. Kind of like this one. We gotta fix that light, too. Put it right here. Okay. Lights. It doesn't always let you just place it the way you want it. Ever. Like, it's... like, it's not even. Let me place it down the middle of this. Whatever. Ugh, whatever, dude. It's just gonna have to be there. Plant wall. I think these are technically longer. Sure. Let's scoot this over a little bit. We'll just do these kinds of plants here. With maybe some other assorted plants or something. I won't make them nearly as crawly-uppy as they usually are. We'll just make it seem like something's going on. That way the patients have something to look at since they're not actually allowed outside, you know? Totally humane, I promise, you guys. Okay. I might need this down here after all. Ooh, this one would be cool too. No. Uh-oh. The game is like freaking out right now. It needs to be over a little bit. I think I'm gonna add the desks like this, but over here. I'm gonna copy that because I don't know what they used for this. Let me place it, please. We'll resize this to make it a little smaller, actually. Put it, like, up here, maybe? Yes. Okay. We'll just have one bee right here. Well, actually, no. We'll do two. Maybe a computer or something. It would be kind of creepy to have the patient right behind you, but let's just say you guys have worked up a lot of nerves in this line of work, right? Really hope I can fit a keyboard here. Pretty please. Oh, just barely. Sticking over the edge. You know how it is. Okay. Can it not go back any... Oh, no, it is because of that. That's fine. Now, I have no idea if I can recreate this. It would be really cool if I could. Like, putting these little vials in there. Well, let me do that. Oh, it will. Ah, okay. It need to be on the edge. Gotcha. See, some of the stuff I feel like you can't actually, recreate, you know? So you gotta... You gotta work with what you got, you know? That bowl of jelly is nasty. Okay. We'll leave this one as is. This is fine. Maybe we'll put some art down here. Just got brighter. Where's the other one of this? Isn't there another thumbprint type one? I thought. Actually, I just realized, I wonder if it would let me edit the photo as is. I never really thought about that. It would. Okay. Interesting. It didn't keep the size of this, but that's fine. Save. Okay. Cell number 1 is done. That leads to this. I know we're gonna have... oh, you know, we were gonna make a desk here for his ward, right? Well, you know, we could have someone still be down here. Will it be uncomfortable? Yes, but... it'll be fine. His room. I think we crashed before this. I'm gonna just copy these. This room's a teeny bit bigger. Maybe we can add something else in here. I'm gonna move this down just a little bit here. The fact that it would let me... nah, it's fine. It will be fine. It's just gotta be a smidge more. Maybe he prefers magazines. He's got magazines in here. His book collection is a little different. Dang, those must be, like, crazy strong. We'll give him, like, you know, we'll do, like, a record player, but one that you can kind of plug in. I think they have those. That way it's not totally just, you know. Well, actually, no. Is there... I think there is... Most of these you could plug in, couldn't you? With an aux cord, I think you could. Alright, let me put this here. Let's give them like a micro cable. Can I fit this here? Dude, perfect. And the game just crashed. I swear, we will get through this episode. Oh my god, like actually. Where did it save at, I wonder? This is so silly. I really hope that their DLC they come out with, the houses involved with that, do not glitch as much as this one does. It's always the Scooby-Doo houses that it crashes on here. Okay, are we good? Take me there, please. Oh, that sucks. And of course it's gonna be... Why is it doing this? Okay. Save, like, immediately after that, because that's the most annoying thing to have to go back to there. Alright, stack of books. Slightly askewed. A regular book. Frog, What's Croakin', Local Geographics magazine. Tall books of varying colors. Book collection here. Okay. Save again. Music stuff. Earphones. He still got the TV. He does. Stereo equipment. And a console. Table. should go right here. It was so difficult. Okay. We'll give this guy, a poster here. Okay. His area, I'm gonna call it done. Plant thing done. What did it not save? I know we had this. That should be good. This bathroom's done. We were gonna think about how we're going to set up, I guess it's just his room left, isn't it? All the rest of this is staying the same. You know, we'll leave that darker in there. That's fine. Okay. I say we give him a fancy light in here. One that can't be too broken into here. Like, right here. Perfect. We need a painting to cover this. Hannibal Lecter did have paintings in his cell, so we'll need a big one for this. Almost thinking one that you can't resize. We'll make it like a really extravagant one. Will this fit? There we go. Okay, he's got a big painting there. I always love the, red flowers in this one. Ooh, we should maybe be putting his bathroom stuff in this corner. We'll give him an art easel, too, and a bed. I'm trying to think if there's a way to give him a bathroom in here. We kind of need to. But not a cup. Like, it can't be totally covered. Like, we have to kind of have it be... How big is this? Like, this is crazy. It's too big. His wall has to be there. He needs a bed. And then we give him the platform bed, too. Let's just sell this. I don't think I'll need that again. This is the most small, simplistic bed we've got. I'm just trying to think what's the best way to do this. Actually, having his bed slightly like this wouldn't be awful to do. Or maybe we just put it in the corner. Like I said, his stuff has to look slightly different. Because, you know, he's Hannibal Lecter, right? He'd probably like something like this, or this, perhaps. And let's make this like a darker gray. More paintings. His easel as well. I feel like he would paint this 100%. Get a couple more in here. Let's do maybe the windmill painting, obviously. We'll go up a little, make this a little bigger. And this one. Oh, not that. See, I hate that it doesn't keep the shape, because you know dang well that it would be okay. You just... We'll just do 2. Give him a clock. But like an old-timey clock, you know what I mean? I guess this would work, because it shouldn't be something that he could hide things in. Same with... We need to edit this, though. This needs to be turned, like, to right here. And this needs to be a little warmer. And turned down. Okay. Sink, toilet, tub. How are we gonna do this? How on earth are we going to do this? Maybe to something like this? Sure. Very OG down here, you know? Like I said, technically in the movie, they didn't really give him a way to bathe himself. I think he just kind of bathed himself in the sink, didn't he? I don't know, I feel like he needs some kind of way to take care of himself, so we'll do that. I think he's more so just psychologically dangerous, not physically dangerous. You know what I mean? I need it to be this one. He was considered both? Well, that's what I mean, though. Like, they pretty much didn't want any reason to take him out of his cell. So I feel like we should just make sure that he is 100% just isolated in here. And he shouldn't be allowed out, right? So I think this will just have to be our best, like, bet here. And we'll give him, you know, as many see-through items as possible. We'll put, like, his easel maybe in this corner here. A rug. They gave him, like, a weird little baby rug and stuff, too. Oh, one more towel. Let's go gray for this, too. There. And then it feels like he technically could just stay in here, be given his food from under the door kind of deal, you know? I might switch this around, though, so we have a little more space here. Oh, we'll have to move that, though. I think it was like this far, and it's 4 across. That might be too long. Why isn't this working? Why is this, like, coming off the edge? Was it like that before? I might be able to add a couple more photos here. A few more something. Said I feel like with some of these he would have painted these himself, so okay, easel. He was given opportunities for arts and crafts. Maybe he's, like, painting his guard here. That would actually be really funny. I feel like that's a very Hannibal Lecter-y thing to do. And then a weird little baby table. Back to this. We need easel at least. Couple things of paint, right? Paint brushes. There we go. Okay. What do we think? Is this a Hannibal Lecter cell or what? I think this looks pretty sweet. The only other thing I could consider putting in here is maybe like a small rug or something. You know, so his Hannibal Lecter feet don't get cold, right? Okay, his cell is done. He has his touchpad here. We need a telephone, and we need a guard's post here. But see, when you come down here, it'll just be like his little spot, you know? Yeah, I think this will do just fine. Man, I think I'm gonna go steal this other one though. The other desk from up here. Oh, this is just such a nice sized desk here. I'm not sure how smart it is for a worker to be like right here. Maybe we'll put them more like in the corner here so that they can look away from them. I don't know. No, I think in the corner would be okay. Let's make his touch thing over here so, you know, he can't just straight up do something crazy. I think we were giving them these kind of chairs here. Let's give him a computer. Any way to not look at him, right? But you still have to, like, kind of look at him. He'll have to time out his escape just right. Maybe the guard falls asleep, you know? Okay. Oh, the telephone. What else? Maybe give them their own clock down here. I know that Hannibal has his, but should give them a clock too. I think we actually did this one. I know it's like ridiculously hard to see, but I can't change the numbers or anything on that. Okay. I think we have a room down here. Trying to decide. So we have the bathroom. I feel like meals could still be brought down here. That's not out of the question. Just want to imagine if there's anything else we could put right here. I mean, really, it should just stay open for access, you know? Man, this is cool. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we're done. I think the downstairs ward area is complete. Everything else looks rocking in here. Only other thing I want to do... I don't so much mind that it's dim in here, but let's maybe edit some of our things to look a teeny bit more updated. And obviously to match the vibe, right? It's gotta, like, kind of match the color scheme. But we'll leave it all here, though. There. Maybe one of these lights in here. Cool. Okay, you guys, I think we can do the final tour of everything. Like, it's crazy to say, but we're done with the property. Everything is absolutely done. Now, whether or not, let's see, what time is it outside? You know what we'll do? Just so you guys can see the outside, because it's semi-dark. Problem is, I don't remember which one goes outside. Did we not turn these on? There we go. We at least have these little front lights on. Where did I put the front lights at? Was it this one? It was this one. Okay, let's maybe move this a little closer to here. Okay. Outside. Alright, guys. When we first got this property, just so everyone watching back later or anyone lurking right now who hasn't been in since we started this, the house we are on right now, it was originally this one, the Double Trouble condo. Werewolf lived on the left side here in the white, and a vampire lived on the right side, right? So this is what we looked at. Our initial inspiration was when we discovered the downstairs was a lab that the vampire was using to convert blood into wine for them to drink. I said, well, you know what? We could probably revert a lot of this to be like a hospital, right? Because for the most part, it was fairly square inside. All this is totally different. This is now like a front lobby. This is still an eating area, but for the patients, right? Out here is like an entertainment center. And this is a whole building. This isn't even a courtyard anymore. So I'm pretty excited to do the walkthrough to show y'all. Here it is. Guys, this is Cliffview Psychiatric Facility. This is the left side of the building. Ooh, actually, you know what? I should be doing this more often. I think I can, even though we're not actually buying the roof, just so we can see a little further distance. At least I think it'll let me go out further. Kind of. Sort of. At least we can see the roof, but essentially, see that bottom part? That was the Werewolves Entertainment Center thing here. We carried the left aesthetic across to the right. As you can see here, we added a light-up thing there. Front office there. Thank you, John. Man, you were here from beginning to end for sure. Oh, here we go. This is a great view without the brick in the way, but this used to be that courtyard. We've now made it into a full-on little skyscraper thing here. This is definitely the better view of what we're messing with here, but you can see what I mean by carrying the aesthetics across. So there it is. This used to be the vampire side. That side used to be the wolf side. Now turned hospital. From the ground floor, Cliffview Psychiatric Facility is only the left side exclusively, so we have its own entrance here and all that. We do have wheelchair accessibility. I don't know why these lights don't stay on. Here is the Cliffview Medical, so this is just the regular hospital on the right side. Hey, Wade. Thank you for the like. How's it going? We're done with the building. I'm doing the final tour. You're just in time. There we go. See a little better from this angle. Cliffview Medical. Little courtyard, side entrance. Front entrance there. Front entrance to the psychiatric side. And while we can see outside, because I think I connected these lights in the interior to that. We'll go to this little courtyard here. This is where the patients can go to get out for a little bit. There's the other side there. Sitting area, they have their own little garden. Side entrance to their exercise area. This is the secret area where our Hannibal Lecter character is going to try to escape. This pipe thing leads all the way to his area back there. So we made him like a little escape plan to leave. I don't recall where we put the light switch for in here. We're gonna have to definitely go a room at a time here. I maybe connected it all to this. So let's shut out the outside lights. That's pretty much the outside, really. Well, I guess we'll go, I guess floor by floor. Or should we... You know, we'll go psychiatric side first. So pretty much we have... you enter the psychiatric facility. There's like a greeting area, waiting room. The back spot is for, they take the blood draw stuff and all that, and we'll take it downstairs here. We will show the Hannibal Lecter area, I guess, at the end. But there's that, blood draw and testing and all that here. Lab work, I guess. We'll go down that way. Here is the... We had the outside area, but we also have a little pool for them. Nice little spot. As we go up, the patients are able to go in between here because this is actually locked. There's keypads and everything, so they go up here. This is like their own little area to chill and talk with other patients and stuff. Their own eating area. We enclosed this area here. Let's shut this light out real quick. There it is. They got an eating spot here. The kitchen is under lockdown because there are sharp items in there, so I figure we should close it up. But that kitchen is there. Fridge and all. A look from this way. They can look outside and stuff too. Next stop is patient level, not as intense area. Man, I really put all the light switches in like the weirdest places. Didn't mean to. Here is this. The director is also on this level. These are a few of the patient rooms here. Each one kind of has like its own little theme going on. Here is like the nurses station / security area, I guess. Their bathroom for this level is here. All the bathrooms are designed the same. Director's office is in here. Area here, from this way. Get out of here. Oh, he does have the only balcony access. Sometimes if you need to smoke out here, you gotta do what you gotta do. I made it fairly chill out here. I'll shut the lights out here. The next part of the ward, which is a little more high security, all these are still under lock and key here, but when you go up another level, here is the other area here. Security level 2. They each have their own little rooms here. This is the conspiracy theorist guy. Code level yellow. Music patient there. This one is kind of like the other one. You still listen to stuff, but just chilling. They also have their warden station here to be sure everyone is good. Their own bathroom here that they can assess. Also designed the same way. Similarly, their kitchen is also under lock and key in case anything should happen. Patients don't actually go in here, though. Their food is taken to them. All right, and there's that. And then our other level is, you know, we'll show the Hannibal Lecter section, I guess. Well, no. No. We'll save it for last. I just think it's so cool. So we'll save it for last. Let's head back out of here. You need to turn on the lights in here anyway. Did we shut these out? Hold on, we gotta make sure we shut everything out. When we do our final photos, I'll be sure to turn on a few key lights. Hopefully we get final photos and all that. We do have a wheelchair lift. It goes up to all the floors. I'll be sure to pop that in so you guys can see where we placed them. This side is the hospital side only, you guys. So we just did the psychiatric side, minus the basement. We'll do the basement last. This is the regular Cliffview medical side. All right, entering here. Wheelchair accessible. I'm getting estimates for the new security doors today and Monday. Nice, Wade. Ooh, I guess not all the lights are connected here. All right. Wait a second. Why aren't my lights turning on? Oh, the whole world's breaking. That's why? All right. I connected these to the wrong ones. Is that what you're telling me here? Oh, no. Okay, well, it's bright enough in here. We'll just keep it there. Although, are these on? Yeah, these are on. Shut them off. Still says they're off, so I wonder what these are connected to then. Uh-oh. Okay. Please do not turn back on. That would be great. All I want is for this to be turned on, which should be our regular lights, right? Yeah, I think this is still the regular indoor lights. Okay, back to business. Here is Cliffview Medical entrance here. There is a cafeteria, eating cafe, all that for patients or for visitors, right? The patient's food, like similar to like a hospital, you can get made here and it's brought up to their room. Here is that other side entrance from before. This also leads down to the basement area. We'll get to that later, but there's a spot here. We go up the stairs here. Oh my gosh. Alright, one layer at a time. Here is the upstairs. Next floor, the medical hospital, their own bathroom, same decorations going on. We have a nurse's station here. She has access to getting buzzed in by each of the rooms if they need help. It'll tell her where she needs to go. Infusion chairs. Regular patient rooms here. If you've got to stay in. All the rooms are exactly the same. Minus the next level because they were a little bit smaller, but essentially the same get up there. Other view of the transfusion section. And here is a waiting room for loved ones or whoever may be waiting for their transfusion stuff to be done or whatever needs to be the case. Or maybe they're waiting on someone in the surgery floor to be done. There's that. Here is the lift. It's a little easier to see looking down and up right here. So there's the chair downstairs. It can carry the patient all the way up to the surgery floor if need be. Unfortunately, this is our pseudo elevator. There is no way in this game to make an elevator type thing, so it'll just have to be using our imagination, but there it is. All the way up. And that's this level. Back from in there. Next level, that's where we were before. This is under lock and key. That is the psychiatric side there. Another nurse's station. Same thing where she can be alerted of which rooms need help. More infusion stuff. The bathroom for this level's right here. Same thing, almost exactly identical. Same thing here. Room is a little bit smaller, so it had a bit of a different cabinet setup. But other than that, same thing. In each room. Infusion again from this side. The difference with this area is there's no waiting room. This is the main doctor's office here. And here is the other lift part here. You can see down into that, but no extra seats. And then last but not least, we have surgery wing, which is up here. There is a bathroom in here. Dean. Oh boy. Something's happening. Okay, other bathroom. This is purely for, there's laundry. I guess we could have put, like, cleaning supplies in here, but essentially just, this is the area for cleaning and laundry and all that for everybody. This is the surgery wing. They can see a surgery happen in real time, students and stuff like that. Final floor where the wheelchair lift can go, which is as high as our floor system is, so it goes all the way to the top. Here is the surgeon's office here. The main dude. Look down so you guys can see it. And then from this way, his aesthetic's a lot different, but, you know, I think it's just perfect. Another look a different way from the surgery section here. And that there, guys, is the entire interior of the medical wing and the psychiatric wing on that side. Now, for the fun part, we go back to the psychiatric side because there is an entrance to the most highest security patients that we have are down here in the basement. We did build a Hannibal Lecter type cell, which Wade, you get to see that. You weren't here when we built it, but I know you'll be excited for it. Here's this entry here. Keypad, of course. When you look down, it's there. Also another secure door. Here is a patient's room right here. This one is with a keypad and a scan pad instead of a keypad for upstairs. A little more secure. Glass front, of course. From this way, we have looking up the hallway. Blood work and everything else can get tested down at the very end. Really any kind of lab work, blood test, whatever. And can be walked back upstairs to that front desk that we had in the psychiatric lobby, right? Here is the other cell here. More testing stations. If there's any type of anything that needs to go on here, scrupulous or otherwise, it is happening in this room. This here was pretty original to the other building, so this is our giant homage to the first building before we completely transformed it, right? All the different blood. Everything's here. This is the other entrance from the food court area, which I showed you before. Heavy lock and key here. And finally, the highest prisoner being held back here. Here is the other bathroom for this area. His spot, the Hannibal Lecter room, his warden is right here. His scan bar is across, but here is his whole setup here. I think it's just the coolest thing ever. There we go. And then what's great is he has an escape route through this painting. There is a small hole here that goes into a system of stuff. I will show you. Can I not put this here? Here, we'll be able to show you without removing absolutely everything, but essentially, of course, on the opportune time that a guard is gone for just long enough, he will be able to remove this painting. And there it is. He has a escape route into this maintenance tunnel. There at the end is a step-up ladder that goes to where the quote-unquote the construction workers were working on the outside in that courtyard spot. And he escapes through there. And there might be a problem here. I might have to readjust this so it goes over this right, but there it is. That is the whole property, you guys. We're done. We're done with it all. Insane how much work we did here. For anyone just popping in, that Hannibal Lecter escape route goes out here. That pipe goes all the way under the maintenance tunnel goes all the way under the pool, underneath this part of the building to out here. Where the construction work is going on. There's his escape right there, and there's a step stool. And there's a door that has a broken panel. It's an outdated panel, so of course he will be able to leave down the alley, and he is free in the world to wreak havoc. His room's bigger than mine. Yeah, same, actually. But he is crazy, but he is incredibly rich crazy, so he gets a really nice cell with cool stuff. Unlike everybody else, right? Now, as far as our pictures are concerned, I think daytime is probably best. I might sleep so it's like noontime maybe, so it's not too dark for our final photo stuff we got going on. Let's see how much we get for this thing. It maybe was already noontime. I don't know, this seems fairly bright to me, so we'll just sell it here. I can't believe I'm saying that. Okay. Oh my gosh, how am I forgetting, like, what I'm doing here? Let's save one more time. No, I should be able to, oh yeah, sell house. So we bought this, the Double Trouble house for 1.8 million, okay? We put 2 million into this. That's crazy. This is nuts. Total items sold, renovation cost 640. Oh boy. Here we go. Who's gonna give me the most? Daisy Akeda. We have to. Although I'm not gonna lie, Olivia Moore looks like the perfect person to buy this, but Daisy seems like she belongs to the Cliffview family, and she actually kind of looks like the girl in the photo that we chose, so we'll go with this. for 2,015,000. Daisy, the Cliffview Medical / Psychiatric Facility is yours. Look at this, guys. This looks nuts. The lobby. Luckily, I think most of these photos should turn out really good. Okay, great. Poolside. This will just literally be the building. Dang, that looks nice. Look at that. Holy freaking smokes. Yes, save these photos. Okay, but... oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. Now we're out of houses. But, good news is... If Clamammy is correct, we should have the Sakura DLC release next month in May. They're thinking the 21st. I cannot confirm nor deny whether that is going to be accurate or not. Oh, there we go. I was like, it's all different colors. I can't confirm or deny that, so I guess House Flipper will be back next month if the DLC releases. So in the interim, noon of Tuesday through Thursday, I'm probably gonna have unless Jaywalk can play Friday, I guess Tuesday through Friday at noontime, I will, I guess, try to do a different build game, like a maybe Town to City or something else until House Flipper is back with the DLCs done. Alright? I repeat, until the DLC, both the Pets and the Sakura one is released, we will, I guess we'll be putting House Flipper aside and playing something a little different. Try something new. But we will be back, I promise. We will 100% be back to play more House Flipper. I can't not play House Flipper, right? And yeah, I guess that's that. Tonight I will be in Crime Scene Cleaner because they came out with an Act 2. Everybody's welcome to join that because, I mean, just to see Kowalski continue to evolve. I'm not sure how they're going to continue his story, but hopefully it'll be good. There's 5 or 6 new quests in that game, so that'll be tonight for a new premiere game. All right? 10 likes for the stream, guys. Thank you so much. Any last words before we call it for the day? No, we'll be back for House Flipper. Wait, don't say that. I promise we will. And guess what? If all else fails, we can go into the regular House Flipper. House Flipper Remastered, right? Oh, also, thank you, members. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Wade, you have a great rest of your day. John Paul, you have a great day. DJ, Harry, Ills. I got John, Mira, Shroud, and I am if you're still in chat also. You have a great rest of your day. And Rob. I think that was everybody in chat. All right, and Lurkers, you have a great day too, all right? See you all this evening. Otherwise, tomorrow I will see you in the new game. Bye!